taking a werewolf to prom, hopefully. Um, yeah, hopefully he won't fucking reject us. Alright, so usually I would go with the DLC, but since we're just gonna take Scott to prom, I'm gonna go with first term. I'm gonna go with classic. Short game. Oh, whoop. Zoom. Just gonna skip all this. I feel like I read the. Alright. Her. Alright. I love all of these characters so much, but today we are taking this boy right here to prom. Even though Liam's my favorite. Alright, young and unafraid and ready to start. Alright, stupid pop quiz. Escape. Okay. Be a visionary. What will be the next big social media craze? I like this one. Robert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything commanded to do through the app by its users. Let's go with that one. Based on two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so while walking away from never-ending explosions. The most influential Russian novelists of the whatever century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov and Dostoevsky have to deliver it today. Something about a superhero with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always saying she's a mess, and the two superheroes, which are like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hint. Let's go with that one. Alright. This is the option to go with if we want to romance Scott, which we do. So we're gonna go with that one. Alright, just loading. Okay, let's go with creativity. Oh, what? I can't. Okay, there we go. I forget my mouse doesn't work really on this computer. Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative or oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. And here comes Liam ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have consumed things other than blood. Listen, I love him, and it's taking all my strength not to just abandon Scott and go with Liam, but we're not doing that this time. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the, I don't know how to pronounce that diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on, until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh man, that brings up memories. However you pronounce that diet is how I died. I miss fed diets. I used to get up and do the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements. There he is. Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me ripped. Anything. Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus you get to rob tombs. You've heard of the paleo diet. Now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. Let's go with that one. Scott likes to be buff. Yes, it worked. Whoa, awesome. I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse. But dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you going to find one? Easy. I'll squat thrust so hard it sends me back in time. I forgot how much of a joy Scott is to just be around. I'm not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that will alter the fabric of reality, Scott. That shows how little you know about squat thrusts, Polly. There's no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with squat thrusts. The magic is real. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. And we are sitting with Scott because that's who we're romancing. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down. Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda? Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks. Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great? It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people. Air people? Yes, do you not know the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Sticks Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out. Let's go with this one. We gotta make Scott happy. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you. I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with. Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it too. I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you. Does this mean you don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I? Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case. As you watch Scott chow down his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching on those fish fingers. Blech. While still munching those fish fingers. Where shall we go next? Let's go get my smarts up. No. There we go. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott, not because you're like following him or anything. When suddenly a rift row opens in time and space, a handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. Yes, it's the prince. I fucking love the prince. He approaches Scott, not this shit again. There he is! He looks like something out of an anime. I fucking love him. My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. Scott is fucking adorable. It is more than just your face I need, Scott, the great tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. Oh my god. Scott is a cutie pie. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool. God, Scott's so fucking dumb. I love him. These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harp's spine, or sing so sweetly that dire harp kills us out of jealousy. Well, My charm is my highest stat, so I'm gonna go with this one. I think that one's charm. Oh, it was creativity, but my creativity is also pretty high, so it worked. Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. Your delucent tones drive the dire harp to tears, except because harps don't have tear ducts, it just explodes instead. Magnificent work, my intrusive friend. You shall sing at my and Scott's wedding. Wait. Wedding? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. I'm already married to the game, you know? Curse you, game. God, they're both so fucking stupid. The prince kicks you both out of his dimension and seals the portal behind you. Nice. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Alright. Let's go to auditorium. That day, rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throws roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who's cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it. Oh, bro, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself and it was really hard, you know? See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain, and in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know? Oh yeah, yes, almost part of the body. It's sort of 3 in 1 because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and kicked off the sports team. That wasn't 3 things, or 1 thing, but you still have some ideas. Books are just like weights for your brain. The heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy butts. Let's brainstorm, by which I mean let's make a literal actual storm inside your brain. I want to go with this top one. Yes, it worked. Ooh. That makes total sense. Everyone's always talking about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, do you even lift? And I'll say, yeah, books! And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like books for super smart people. Finally, a use for all those phone books nobody uses anymore. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. It's been forever since I've romanced Scott, and I forgot how, absolutely adorable he is. Alright. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post. Of course he would. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Kay, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to snack on you. And in a way, not literally. Gotta go with the Scott snacks. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott snacks. Go with that one. Yes, you do have Scott snacks. Scott snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible?